name is Jeff Sherman. I teach U.S. government and senior social studies. Today's event was about letting students understand the importance of government, voting, and being civic needs in our society. And that is why we had different people from different parties to talk about the different needs and understand the election system. The first to start our day will be Senator Simbaña from the state of Florida.
My name is Hennessy Simbaña, and I am here to represent the Democratic Party. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here and for supporting us. With that said, John F. Kennedy once said, "The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it. And there is one path that we shall never choose, and that is the path of submission or surrender." Legalizing freedom is not about letting people do as they wish. Instead, Senator Cortez and I are looking to give you the benefits you need and deserve as an American. We want to give you the freedom to choose the person with whom you want to spend the rest of your life with, whether it is from your same sex or not. The freedom to control your offspring, and most importantly, the freedom to say what you think and to express your opinion as a unique human being. Senator Cortez is a hardworking woman who knows about the problems you face on a daily basis, and therefore she is willing to do her best to improve the government. We want to give all of you equal rights and allow you to make decisions on your own. We believe that you are capable of choosing what is best for you, and therefore we are here to support you. With the help of Senator Cortez, we believe that a change is possible. By legalizing freedom, we will shape the United States of America you all wish to live in. And without further ado, it is an honor for me to introduce our Democratic candidate, Senator Elizabeth Cortez.
I would like to thank the members of my party for giving me the honor of representing them. I would like to thank my vice presidents for being beside me in all this process, and I would like to thank every one of you that is here and is supporting us. John F. Kennedy said, "Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future." Economy is a big issue right now in our country. The economy has been battered by measures that have been put in place by Republicans. Under Democratic presidents since 1961, the economy has had 42 million private sector jobs, while under Republicans, it has just had 24 million. I assure that me and my party will do everything under our power to put it back on track. Health reforms will eliminate all discrimination for pre-existing conditions. We will provide the largest middle-class tax cut for healthcare in history. Health reform will also lower costs for families and business and for the federal government, reducing our deficits by $1 trillion in the next 2 decades alone. Obamacare has helped thousands of Americans, and if we take it out, thousands will be in peril. By saying this, I assure Obamacare it's a benefit in our society. And we're going to talk about society. Education is our future. We as Democrats will contribute to the obligation to prepare our children to lead lives of happiness and success. This means access to a first-rate education and to drive our economy forward. For the last 10 years, we have been suffering of bad decisions made by the greedy Republicans, because it is the Democratic Party who cares for the middle class, who wants a better future for us, because it is the Democratic Party who wants a free nation. Nobody will ever deprive the American people of the right to vote, except the American people themselves. And the only way they could do this is by no voting. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Let's this year change the nation. Let's this year legalize freedom. Thank you.
She's third. Next is Senator Cohen from Texas, who oddly enough is married to Russell Crowe.
My fellow citizens, the honor I feel at this moment to stand at this podium in front of you is too great for words. America, I want to tell you that you are strong. You are valiant and perseverant. A nation like this one deserves a leader that will cherish and protect it. We cannot risk making the wrong decision about who will lead our country. We need a leader that will take chances and jump at opportunities. always with the good of America and the American citizens in mind. A person who cares about justice and equality for the American people. A man who knows discrimination because of race, ideas, or who you love is wrong. Someone who knows what our country needs and how to satisfy those needs. A candidate that genuinely seeks the best for this country and has all the above qualities is something hard to find. This morning, my dear fellow citizens, I want to tell you that Angel Ma, as his name suggests, is not an ordinary man. He is truly an angel. Let Angel cover America with his wings. Let America be led with the strength, love, and initiative it deserves, because we, America, are a country of amazing people.
Dear teachers, faculty, and candidates, I would like to thank you all for the wonderful opportunity I am given to speak in front of you. I would like to thank my Vice President for supporting me from the beginning. United States of America, the land of the free, the land of the prosperous, the land where everyone lives American dream. Every day I wake up, I see a great future waiting for us, a future where we rise up from the ashes that were left behind from the fall we have experienced as a nation. An eagle may be the symbol used to describe our nation, but we are more than that. We have fallen into nothingness just for us to rise up again, stronger than ever as an improved nation. We are the phoenix of the world, a bird with colorful feathers, a bird that dies to rise up again, stronger and better than the previous one, a bird that is admired by everyone, and most importantly, a bird that will last forever from now till eternity. No matter how many times the world tries to bring us down, we will rise back up, and we will show them that the might that has made the United States the strongest nation in the world. The United States is the symbol of freedom. We are an oasis of goodness in a world filled with hatred, violence, and oppression. We are the water that gives life to the ones that are lost in this desert of barbarism. We are a nation made by the people, people with strong and formidable will and moral courage. There's no arsenal so formidable as the will of the people that formed this great nation, a will that gained our independence, a will that made us strive for a better society, a will that has helped us recover during the Great Depression, a will that made us fight in the 2 world wars and triumph over the evil of those who only care about themselves, a will that has kept us together in times where division seemed inevitable, and a will that will keep us and keep this nation from falling into oblivion. I have a dream that this nation will rise up and live in the way that our founding fathers wanted, as free men and women equal to each other. I have a dream where people living in the United States become into the ones that guide the nation towards another golden age, an age where the ideas shape the government, an age where there are no limits to growth because there are no limits imposed on our human intelligence. This is the hope I have on the American people. I have faith that we will cause an impact and leave a legacy for the future generations. A future without you is no future at all. God bless America, and thank you all for listening.
Thank you. Now, Ambassador to the UN, Nicole Tumbaco.
May rise and fall, but an idea still lives on. My fellow Americans, today at these 2012 presidential elections, the voices of the past cry out to the present, hoping for a better America. Honest voices that speak and believe that this country will come to find its former glory. As a Republican Party, we are here to listen and to represent every single American, to bring back the land of opportunity where the American dream lives on, the home of the brave and the land of the free. Standing here today, me and my colleague, Senator Fortuny, want to speak on your behalf, giving a government for the people, by the people, and nothing but of the people. As one nation under God. Because America, you are beautiful. I present to you today the presidential Republican candidate, a woman that speaks with hope, passion, and vision for America. A voice that echoes the voices of the past, which will lead the future of this nation. Senator Ms. Michaela Fortuny.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Tumbaco. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do the something that I can do. Helen Keller. My aspiration is to make a difference, with clear and realistic goals. Let me tell you about how important it is to me to stand in front of all of you, people that are hungry for change, a change that I want to give all of you. With this state of mind that this great nation was built upon, I plan to first defend the right of life, promoting economic prosperity through personal accountability and responsibility. Don't be content living off of welfare. Fight for your dreams, and we will help you accomplish them. I will reform the government to serve you, the people. We want to build healthy families, great schools, and safe neighborhoods by renewing American values, the values our beloved Constitution was built upon. Next, we should bring back the honor to our troops, defending America at home and abroad. Also, we should protect religious, political, and economic liberties. And finally, I will create a better America, but I need your help. So now it's your turn. You can make a difference. Your voice counts. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do the something that I can do. Thank you. God bless America.
Next, esteemed Senator Guevara of Washington.
We experience daily stress at work, at school, and at home. These situations have kept us from a basic right in our lives, a right that we have forgotten, the right to be happy. As representatives of the Democratic Party, candidate Esther Liu as president and myself, Stephanie Guevara, as vice president, we want to tell you that we are in the pursuit of happiness, and we make this commitment with you. The commitment that your voice will be heard, your thoughts will become a reality, and your needs will be addressed. We need your help in order to build a better nation called the United States of America. The decision is now in your hands, and happy both for the Democratic Party. We are in the pursuit of happiness. We are Democrats. Vote smart, vote Democrat. Thank you. I have the honor to introduce candidate Esther Liu for President Democratic Party.
Good morning, America. I would like to thank you for being present here today. The Declaration of Independence states that we are entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness is the one that I think is often overlooked. In a hit song by Kid Cudi, he states that he's on the pursuit of happiness, and he knows that everything that shines is not always going to be gold. No one said that it was going to be easy. No one said that you would ever gain your happiness. But the pursuit of it should never be taken away from you. We are all in a recurring pursuit of what seems so easily attainable, yet so hard to keep. In our eyes, happiness is only momentary. It is only experienced for a fraction of a second, and just like that, it's gone. Why? How? Because you worry. You worry about keeping your job. You worry about your life savings and how the current economy will affect these. You worry about providing sufficient food for your family and for meeting the monthly rent. You worry if your kids will get the education that they need for a better future. You worry if your son is in the Afghan war, that war that keeps getting postponed, the due date that keeps getting postponed. And you worry if your daughter will have the correct protection and rights in the case that she ever gets an unwanted pregnancy. You worry, and happiness just seems farther away than ever. That's where we, the Democratic Party, comes in. We'll take your worries and we'll exchange them for freedom, for the ability to pursue happiness the way you never got to. As the Democratic representative, I propose to lower debt nationwide. We'll bring big companies such as Apple and GM back on American soil where they belong. We'll leave hostile diplomatic relations that cost us more than benefit us. We'll tax everyone equally. Why should rich people pay less than poor? And foremost, we will cut back on military spending and stop involving our troops in wars that are unnecessary and seemingly unending. We worry about you so you don't have to worry about yourself. Just be reminded that we, the Democratic Party, focus on human rights, compassion, love, care for the poor, and a light for all other nations. Do the next thing on your list. Go skydiving. Become an artist. Build that model plane that you wanted to build. Ask a girl out. If you're a girl, accept that date. Even if you're 60-year-olds, start your rock band. Who cares if everyone walks out of the room when you sing? Pursue your happiness. You are of utmost importance to us, so may your happiness bless America. Thank you.
Next is Governor Pastor Rand of the state of Texas.
And as silly as it may sound, the mustache represents a new beginning, a fresh start. Because Senator McFarland stands on the idea that we're all unique, we're all different, but we all deserve the right to have an equal treatment. Senator McFarland knows that what makes America great is not the stock market, or it's not the high-quality brands or the battles we have won. What makes America great is the people, is the diversity. What makes America great is the freedom of speech, and we're all different. And if your neighbor is different, you both have the right. You both have the right to be in a state that both respect you and love you at the same way. The message is to show you that we care about everyone because we're all different and we're all unique. Because Senator McFarland understands that in America, everyone can be an eagle. But you just need someone that will help you fly. So the question is, my fellow Americans, are you ready for McFarland will help you fly? Are you ready for someone that will help you fly? Thank you.
Responsibility is a word that we often cringe from. But do you remember the first time that you received the keys from your parents to your house? Do you remember how excited you were to receive those keys? It was a responsibility, but it gave you freedom. It gave you freedom to choose when you could come and go and create your own schedule. Do you ever have people in your life that are constantly telling you that you have to do this or you have to do that? It becomes exhausting to always comply. Do you wish that you were the one that was making the rules, or someone who knew you well that was making the rules? That is what our government is all about. We're not going to force you or your state to do anything that doesn't make sense to you. As I've already told many of you, I was a senator of Oregon, a state way off on the West Coast that few people ever notice. I was frustrated as senator that people on the other side of the continent were making decisions that didn't concern us at all. If you feel the same way, then vote for the Independent Party. Our purpose is to make sure that you are the best represented, that your voice is being heard where you are, better than it would be in the Capitol. We're not here to force our ideas on you. We want to stand by you and what you decide. As children grow up, it's sometimes difficult for parents to let go. Trust me, I know, I've had 2 children go to medical school. But as the children begin to mature, the parents need to learn to let them go and help them find their own voice. People of America, you are no longer children. You don't need mom and dad telling you what to do every day. The government shouldn't be telling you what to do every day. We care about you and we want to help you, but you need to learn to let your ideas free and to stand on your own. Good parents know when to back off. The government is currently not doing that. July 4, 1776 was the birthing of a new nation, the United States of America. It was our first breath of freedom. It was a confusing time and we needed guidance. But the Founding Fathers obviously did something right because America began to flourish. Then the people in the States rebelled under Abraham Lincoln, and we needed a firm hand to hold us together. We are now an established nation. We're no longer floundering to find our own feet. America, I am now handing you the keys. It is a right and a responsibility, but we hope that you can find freedom in it.
And last is Governor Briones of the state of California.
It is a great privilege, and it is an even greater responsibility. This afternoon, I am asking you to join me to walk together to a better future. By my side, I have the privilege of having a woman with a big heart and strong work ethic. She represents the best of America, a woman who will always make us proud. My friend and America's next president, Christina Malloy. In the days ahead, you will get to know Christina better. But last Tuesday, America got to see what I see in Christina, a strong and caring leader who is down to earth and confident in the challenges this moment demands. A woman who was raised with a lot of value and is exquisitely prepared to assume the position of president. Now is the moment when we can stand up and say, I am an American, I make my destiny, and we deserve better. My children deserve better. My family deserves better. My country deserves better. As Republicans, our goal has and always will be to redeem the land our founding fathers had, giving opportunity for hope, freedom, and pursuit of happiness, without losing our core values and beliefs. For America needs no Santa, but we need someone like a God who takes care of us, is righteous, and looks after our well-being, although sometimes it will be harsh. Democrats might give people what they want, but we, as Republicans, will give you what you need. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and a great honor to stand before you today. And with no further ado, I present to you Christina Malloy.
Good afternoon, my fellow Americans. I find myself privileged to accept your nomination for president. I do so very humbled by your trust in me and also with great understanding that you have placed this mighty nation in the hands of me and my colleague. And we do not take this lightly. This afternoon is to be taken very seriously, for we are faced with an important decision. Being the strong and caring leader that I believe I am more than able to understand the great challenge that running this great nation will be. And with your vote, I am confident that I will run our country in a way that is beneficial to all those living in it. So here we stand. We Americans have a choice, a decision. I urge you to choose someone who is down to earth and confident in the challenge this moment demands. As a woman who have achieved the American dream and who wants to see the rest of the society accomplish everything and more than you have. America, vote for someone who embraces your values, someone who's prepared to take care of this nation, someone like me. It is of vital importance that you know that this is not a choice between 3 women or even 3 different parties, but 3 totally different plans for America. And the choice should be made not on looks or who puts up the most posters, but on whose plan will be to rebuild America to the nation it once was. As Republicans, our goal has and always will be to care and develop the land our founding fathers fought for, giving us the opportunity to have a dream, a great dream, the American dream. If we choose a leader who does not understand the importance of developing a nation while still having a firm foundation of American principles, we might jeopardize the dream of many Americans to come. America, we need God. We need a leader who can make tough calls. Let's face it, like my highly esteemed Vice President, Mrs. Briones, said, we'd all love someone like Santa, someone who will come and bring a gift to everyone on Christmas Eve, regardless of whether we have been good or bad. But there is no such thing as Santa. We need a plan, and we need a president who will put an end to the corruption of the system and who will rebuild our nation to work with integrity. Vote Republican, and your needs will be met.
Thank you for all who came today. I would like to just do one more introduction of the presidents. We have, if you could stand up, the Democratic candidates for 8th period, please. Democratic candidates, Cortez Simbaña, the independent candidates, you can sit down. Independent, Ma and Cowan, Republicans for 8th period. Fortuny and Tumbaco. In 9th period, the Democratic candidates, Liu and Guevara. You can have a seat. Next, for the Independent Party, for 9th period, McFarland and Pastor. And last but not least, the Republican candidates, Malloy and Briones. Michaela, you've done a great job, you've been a great student, and I've always enjoyed all the interactions we've had here at school. And I see great potential in your future, and I can't wait to see what great things you do.